Okay, we will be revisiting Metastock and those bulls that would like to find where to join the buy and the long. This is dedicated to them. You can Google, by the way, Forex Live meta technical analysis. Previously, we had a very nice analysis and good catch in finding a nice dip with the meta stock with a special unique entry method called the Fibonacci entry method, where you buy more as the price declines in order to target that dip. And obviously, having a final stop as well, because you always have to have a stop, at least if you're trading in a leveraged way. And this is also dedicated for both swing traders and buy and holders. Those are looking again to buy meta stock or those to strengthen their long positions. It might be an interesting time to look for that because Meta technically has been showing that it's holding well following its recent earnings. And that is a very good sign for a stock because if serious traders and possibly insiders and other smart traders or smart monies traders, if they think that the earnings rise was unjustified, then they would be looking to quickly dump within 2 weeks after the earnings report. But when a stock holds, it's usually a good sign. Technically, we have patterns such as gap and go and others after that. And now here we've had since the low in November 22. We've had four. I'm looking at the monthly time frame, so each candle is 1 month, and we've had a huge rise percentage wise. This we're talking about 121, 123 rise, and it got stopped at the 20 EMA. Some people don't really believe technicals, and that's fine. I mean, we don't good technicians don't need everyone to believe. People have different attitudes and different methods to trading. For me, this is not a coincidence because if certain traders and algos have taken the long here, they will be looking for serious profit taking at this key indicator, which is very famous and popular, the 20 exponential moving average. And in anticipation of others taking profits there, they do so as well, at least, partially. And then this monthly candle, which is still not closed because we've got approximately 4 more days. Um, so basically, it's finding the fair value at its mid range. And I saved some time for you. You can check it out later. But I put five of these blue lines, which represent five entries where you would buy 20% of your long budget on Meta on this. Okay, so for example, the first one is on 1 169, which is the low here uh, of April, the 1st of April, 2022. And the most bottom one of those buys is here at the bottom of December 22 at 112.46. So if you're buying 20% of your budget, of your long budget on each one of these lines, then the average works out that the entry is at 139.17. Okay, your stop would be just below the opens and closes of these monthly candles, so at 91.84, and your profit would be at 233.61. Those that are long-term buy and holders, they can definitely later. I mean, it's not far-fetched. If you see this consolidation over here before that last, rise before the distribution, then the red POC line is at about 275. It's not far-fetched that in 2024 we will again be testing that 275 by the end of 2024. In my humble opinion, we'll be retesting that because the Meta stock is still, the dream is very much alive. And now Zuckerberg announced that Meta's new large language model, as in the AI race, is in play. So, reminding the world that Meta is also a player in AI. WhatsApp for Business may be thriving as well. But again, we are the technical focus here. So we're looking basically for to buy a dip, to basically catch a dip, and part of part of the buys might not be filled. Okay, so we may be filling the first one, then dipping like this, missing the last two lines, and then finding a way to go up with the to profit with the stock rising if it rises. So basically, that's what we're trying to do here. We're casting a net of these buys in order to catch that dip. We don't want to be like a lot of unprofitable retail traders are. They're like, okay, let's buy Meta here. Let's just go all in here. No, because usually, if we are making a rebound in a larger time frame, okay, after this huge drop, okay, usually stocks, they do not just quickly do a V recovery. Okay, that's possible, but it's rare. Usually, we will be doing some sort of price trading and price action before going back up. This is according to phases of the market, according to its cycle, and you see it again and again and again on almost every financial asset when you're looking at least on bigger time frames. In summary, and do trade Meta stock at your own risk. It's looking good still for that major bullish reversal, but you need to find your entries. You can look at the blue tags over here from 112.46 to 169 to put in your orders ahead of time on your platform, or to put price alerts on your charting software, or find other ways to monitor the possible meeting of Meta stock with these prices, and then you can start buying and scaling into that long. Okay, the reward versus risk I put here is a 2 for 1. This is an orientation. Some might not even have a stop. They'll say, okay, I'm just buying and then holding, and whatever happens happens. Most of the people doing buy and hold do that. They do not have a stop. Those that want to set up a swing trade, and so they can look at that orientation. They can also put their stop a little bit below these all-time or these lows, and go for that a 2 for 1 reward versus risk, but for example a 1.8. So this is an orientation, and good luck. Have a good week, and good luck to Meta stock holders as well. Thank you.